Well, Coach, you're going to have a finalist, Ryan Steffen. Him and Abbas, two four-time place winners. Neither kid had been to the finals. Ryan got it done in the semis. How did he do it?
Well, you know, he's been dreaming about this a long time. This is the fourth time he's been in the semifinals, and finally we broke the ice. We've wrestled him 3 times now this year, and both times the first 2 times were real close, and we were wrestling him at Athlete in Parkersburg there. I thought we had him beat there, and right at the end of the match we ended up losing there, so kind of stuck in Ryan's craw a little bit, and as he's been eating at him and hoping for another rematch. And we just wrestled better today. You know, it's a state tournament, and we did a lot of talking about it. I think a lot of it's mental. They're equal. You know, in the semis, he had, semis with Noah Phi. Again, you know, last year Noah kind of had our number until state tournament, and so it's kind of nice. I think this number 1 and 2 that Ryan had to go through to get there. So you know that means a lot too. I think he's got to wrestle the Rosenboom from out west, I guess it is there at Rock Valley, I think, Boyd Hall.
So. Yep.
So that'd be a good match. They're both real good kids. We'll just see how it is. The state finals, you just never know what happens with that.
And you got a couple of kids that were wrestling for a 7th with Coulter. Let's talk about him. Just got in a situation where he just couldn't get out of it.
We have 2 juniors that'll be back next year, and they're both going to medal, so that's a good part. But both of them had a chance to win the match, and that's what we got to learn. That good and bad comes with everything. You know, he had got down 4-0 right away. Coulter did in that match, and got away, made it 4-1. Then he ended up taking him down, make it 3-1, and then we ended up going ahead of him. And you know, we're doing a pretty good job of riding. We were putting him in a move that our favorite move was to turn him with a tilt, and just a little bit loose in the hips where you got to be a little bit tighter. And the kid, pretty good hips himself, strong kid, bridged out of it. We didn't get out there, and Coulter just got his hips stuck underneath him and couldn't move. And that happens if you don't adjust your hips. You know, we talk about that all the time. So, you know, it's unfortunate for him because a couple matches he probably could have won, but he's there. You know, he's got another year. Thank goodness he's not a senior. Right now he's heartbroken, I know that, but those are the things for next year we can build on. He knows, got a taste of it. He's down here, he's got himself a medal, and you know, that's going to bring back leadership in the room next year, and I'm excited about that.
And Caden Anderslick will be back next year. He'll wrestle for 7th. He's probably heartbroken right now, but this is not as heartbroken as it was last year when he was probably a top 5 kid in the state. Unfortunately, he was the 3rd best kid at the district.
Yeah, that's true, and we've that's been stuck in his craw also since last year, and I keep reminding him that because that's the motivation he needed. And he got down here, and he's wrestled tough to get down here. You know, he ended up 2nd in districts. You know, he had a little loss there. We had to kind of bounce back from that. And he had a good tournament. But, you know, everybody down here is good. You got to wrestle your best match, and he was wrestled very good there, too. You know, we were ahead 2-0, decision to go either on our feet or go down. You know, all year long, hardly anybody could hold Caden down, and this kid put the legs in. We had a hard time getting the legs out. So, you know, those are what we're going to work on next year, is the kids will put the legs in, how to get out of the legs and things like that. Again, he's a junior. Great kid. He's already, this is the 2nd time he's got a place. He placed at the state tournament. So, you know, hopefully add to that next year, and both those 2 can do a better job next year, too. I'm awful proud of both of them, though, and all 3 of them. You know, and then we had Jacob Knutson. Jacob, this 2nd time down here, and Jacob got his win down here this year. He had a good match, the last round where he got beat by a point. You know, he wrestled good. But sometimes the kids are just a little bit bigger, and that's hard if you're a smaller heavyweight, but he wrestled his heart out. I couldn't be more proud of my team.
All right, Keith, hopefully you've had a great tournament to this point. Hopefully it ends great tomorrow with 3 victories. Best of luck to you.
Thank you very much.